Hi, this is Lourdes from HealingCrystals.com.
And I'm Tara.
Today we're here to talk about how to tell the different crystals apart. It's hard.
It's a challenge, and we get a lot of questions about that, about how to, but it's a challenge, and it's a challenge for us, and we work with crystals all the time, so.
And a lot of the times, unfortunately, you have to take a crystal, look at it, feel it, and sense it. It's not just pick a crystal. So, for example, just to show you one, this is lapis. Lapis and sodalite are similar. Now, these two are different, so you can see them. But lapis will have pyrite in it, and sodalite won't. And a lot of times, sodalite will have more black in it. And you're wondering, all right, but I'm a novice. How do I learn about this? I always suggest books. You know, I have some here on the table. These are, you have your metaphysical books, but just don't go by metaphysical books. Go by books that mineralogists or rock collectors get, because then you'll see different images. Each author and every store will carry what they feel is best. It's not going to be the same. You can go out looking for a rock and find it in rough form, and it looks nothing like it did in tumbled form.
See, for instance, we have some malachite over here. All right. Each one of them looks different, but they're all malachite.
Yes.
These are the three malachite, right?
These are the three
already
malachite.
I'm confused, and we just put them here. So, but these are three different forms of malachite, and each one looks different. So it's really, sometimes it's about feeling the properties of it. What I like to do is I like to go online. I use HealingCrystals.com a lot. I like the metaphysical directory.
Yes.
And I'll go on there and I'll look at the pictures that are online and try to match that up. Sometimes that's a challenge though too, because what the picture that's showing online may not match what I have. For instance, I was telling Lourdes today, I brought this necklace. This is one of my favorite necklaces. I've had it forever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of a crystal it is, not for sure. It could be green aventurine. It could be, Lourdes guessed
serpentine.
Serpentine, but it's not. I know it's not serpentine because I remember specifically when I got it, they said it's not serpentine. But it could be, there's so many green crystals, it could be just about any one of them. I've decided it's prehnite, just because I feel like, you know, looking at examples of prehnite, it matches up most closely. And also the energies of the necklace remind me of prehnite, or remind me of like that kind of intuitiveness that prehnite will give you. But I think this is a really good example of why it is such a challenge sometimes to know which crystal it is. But as I was saying, I like to use the metaphysical directory on HealingCrystals.com. It's very good. And even just besides looking at the pictures, I will read the information about it and see, like, you know, the different, and it will tell you like the different kind of gradation, like, so like the different color patterns that you might have in them, that kind of thing.
I agree. Healing Crystals is a great website to start with. But please try to get hands-on knowledge too.
Oh, absolutely.
Tara and I were just discussing, you know, there's going to be a crystal show coming up this weekend for Mother's Day. And we're like, we should go, because when you go, you will see crystals from all different areas. Prehnite in New Jersey, it looks one way, but if you get it from Africa, it looks a little different. So
Absolutely.
You have to really experience them. And if you go to something like a crystal show or a museum, you will find so much variety, and you will be able to see them. And if you go to some museums, they actually let you hold them. So that's even better, so that you can get a sense of them. Experiment.
Absolutely.
And don't be afraid that if you bought a crystal, it's the wrong one. If you feel it's right, it doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
We don't go by what the crystal is. A lot of times we'll just, if it looks right, feels right, it's coming home with us.
Yep, absolutely. But there are a lot of directories out there, both online and both in book form, that will help you determine which crystal is which, and also which, you know, which properties you may be looking for to see which crystal. You know, let's say you're looking for you know, a crystal that will help you be more talkative, more outgoing. You know, lapis lazuli is wonderful for that. And by looking for a book and looking online, you can determine, okay, that might be the crystal for me.
Yes. Or blue calcite. For me, lapis helps with intuition more, but blue calcite helps me more with the communication.
Okay.
So, you know, it's different person by person. Try them and see. And please just do more research. Hands-on research is the best thing you can do. And if you can't do hands-on research, go to the library and get books. Yep. We're not saying you have to buy them.
Oh, no.
Get them at the library.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Lourdes from HealingCrystals.com. If you have any questions, you know what I was going to end, but if you go on our Facebook page, a lot of times people post pictures.
They do. That's true. Absolutely.
Yes.
They'll post pictures of their crystals and say what they are. So that's another good way. I forgot about that. That's another good way to, to determine what kind of crystal you have and, what properties that it has. The most important thing to me is don't stress about it.
It's true.
They're healing crystals. They're not supposed to make you stressed
No.
out.
Yes.
So just relax and enjoy the energy no matter where it's coming from.
It's true.
For HealingCrystals.com, I'm Tara.
And I'm Lourdes. Thank you and crystal blessings.